I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Got a smorgasbord of beautiful peppers today from Randy Keaton from Keatley Farms. Here's the deal. I know this is an SRSTL. I know that. I'll be eating this one first. I've got a bunch. I sent a message to Randy. He's a very, very busy guy with a family and a lot of stuff to do, and I haven't heard back yet. So I'm gonna guess some of these. I don't know. This I think is a yellow Moruga scorpion. Pretty sure about that. I don't know if this is a beast. It could be a 7-pot primo. Could be a reaper. I'm not quite sure, but it's beautiful. I don't know what this mustard. It looks like a 7-pot mustard RK, but I'm not positive. And this looks like a chocolate primatale. Again, I'm not positive of anything other than this one. All right? But I'm going to eat them, and I'm going to leave my phone on just in case he messages me. But the SRTSL is the first one I'm going to try. I'm going to take pictures of the interior of these like I usually do and stick them on my Instagram. So if you like, I'm going to show you what the interior is like after I cut them open, but if you'd like to get a better shot of them, I would urge you to go to my Instagram, which is _Johnny Scoville. Let's see. I'm going to cut them all open now, which makes it a little bit easier once we start chewing them. So, what kind of day are you having today? Huh? Is it going to be a good one? I've said this before, but we used to trick our kids when they were little. Attitude's everything, and I learned that. So, I would tell my kids at night, when does your day start? Does it start when you wake up and you have a cup of coffee, or you roll out of bed or take a shower? You know when your day really starts? The way you go to bed the night before. So when my kids were little, I would say to them, when they go to bed, I'd say, are you excited for tomorrow? They'd say, why? I'd say, tomorrow's gonna be such a great day. They say, really? I'm like, yeah. And the next day they'd get up excited, expecting a great day. And what I found out by doing that, I was married to their mom at the time, and I thought, oh, this yellow one's gorgeous. I found out that sort of had an effect on us too. So it's how you go to bed is going to determine what kind of day you're having. So go to bed with the right attitude. That's everything. All right, so let's take some pictures here. This is a very, very cool pepper. SRT. All right, just another moment or two. So I would challenge you that if you have kids, try that. You'll be stunned at how different they wake up in the morning. Because my kids, they didn't like getting up. You know what we got all the time? 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. So we started sending them to bed with the attitude that, man, tomorrow's gonna be so good. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, really. If you believe your day is gonna be good, trust me, you got a better chance of having a good day. These pictures, the interior of these peppers are gorgeous. Now, Randy Keaton is a grower that, if you're a friend of the channel, you've been watching it you kind of got to go way back. We're in season 8 right now. But, wow, this one is oily. This one is oily. And then we have this monster. Pretty sure it's a yellow scorpion, but I don't know. All right, there, I'm done. Wasn't too bad, right? Okay, so we'll see if Randy's messaged me back yet. He has not. So that's okay. We're just going to start with the SR TSL first. It's a scorpion variety. It has a beautiful exterior, which is just a gorgeous shaped pepper, right? Isn't that neat? It's just a fantastic looking thing. And the interior, there's going to be a lot. You're going to be kind of surprised with the number of seeds for such a skinny pod as it is. There's a lot of seeds on the inside. It smells very fruity. I love peppers. The SR TSL. I'm Johnny Scoville. These are Randy Keaton pods from Keatley Farms. I wonder if this makes a challenge. 5 pods? Is that a challenge? Either way, I have issues. This is Shakespeare. There are a lot of varieties of scorpion. There really are. Different mixes and combinations, and that was really, really tasty. It tasted very good for a scorpion. There was a slight sweetness up front, fruity all the way. No bitterness at all, which is neat. I like bitter sometimes, but sometimes just fruity is great. Very pepper forward. I mean, you're just getting the pepper, not a lot of other tones. Very lovely. What should we do next? How about this mustard pod? I think it's a mustard, a 7-pot mustard RK. I'm not sure. Very, very beautiful pepper though, right? Was that Randy? No, sorry, it wasn't. Now here's the interior of this. I'll show you half at a time. Beautiful, right? It's nice that I'm not the only pepper nerd. There are people that comment on the inside about the pictures. Beautiful pepper. Lime green. You can see the oils on the inside, thin-walled, super full placenta on one side. All right. Oh, the heat on the first one. It's not a screaming hot pepper at all, but it's warm. If you're not accustomed to peppers, it's a screaming hot pepper. If you're a chili head and you eat chilies and you like, it'd be probably a 7, maybe a 6 or 7. You know, it's interesting. I had somebody comment recently, last night, talking about like it's, and it's true. Sauce, you can be like solid on sauce and then eat a whole pot and it's a different story. Eating pepper, a full pod is a, you know, it's a very, very different experience than even the hottest sauce, you know? So, anyway, I think this is the 7-pot RK mustard, but, and he'll get back to me and let me know and I'll put it in the comment section. Here we go. Wow. That's delicious. Oh, is that a good pepper? All right, now in my mind, it's a crazy one, but in my mind, the spectrum of fruity over here and then earthy over here, this was earthy, but it had kind of fruitiness to it, kind of like midway, a little more than midway towards the earthy side though. Wow, did that taste good. You know, the window, your window, I talk about this a lot, like a broken record. There used to be something called a record, you guys. I repeat myself, but about like the fruitiness, and that was the flavor of that was really, really neat. Mustard pods, the window of opportunity to pick them and ship them is so much more narrow than a red pod. Now I'm going to eat this monster yellow scorpion. Pretty sure this is a Moruga scorpion, but it's huge. It's a huge pepper. Beautiful phenotype, just gorgeous. And here is the reveal. Isn't that pretty? That could be the thumbnail. It won't be, but that could be. Oh, it smells pretty. Some of my favorite pods to eat are yellow pods. Although I've changed kind of over time, I really like chocolate. Yellow pods have a fruitiness to them, more so than other pods. And you have a higher, more likely chance of having like citrus notes. Some peppers have really strong citrus notes, like really lemony. It almost smells like lemon peel. But it's gonna take a couple bites to get this one down. Pretty sure it's a yellow scorpion. And this is why I love yellow pods. Oh. Wow, this tastes good. The 7-pot RK mustard, which I think that's what it was, I'm not sure. That was hotter than the first scorpion. Probably a 7 versus, I said the first one was like a 6 or a 7. The mustard was like a 7 or 8. And this would be pretty similar to it. Amazing flavor on this. Now the burn, I'm getting burns on my tongue, my throat, the insides of my cheeks. Boy, does this taste good. Super fruity. It wasn't just fruity, it was, I mean, on the spectrum, it was way over on the fruity side. Really neat. There weren't really any citrus notes, but just very, very fruity. Juicy as can be, probably because of the size of it. It's a very, very big pepper. Next, I'm gonna eat this red one. Now, I don't know what this is. This could be a Zeke, I'm not quite sure. He's got a couple of really great pods. This could be a 7-pot Primo, it could be a Reaper, it could be a Zeke, it could be a Beast. I'm not sure. But here's the interior of this. This is very oily. Now there'll be closer up, better pictures on my Instagram. But you can see like right here, that oil, it is oily. And those oils are, that's capsaicin. That's what makes peppers hot. Let's talk about that. The yellow big Moruga scorpion. Probably again like a 7 or 8 for a chili head. It's a big pepper though, because it's the bigger the pepper. You know, if you have a pepper that's this big, that's the exact same Scoville as that big yellow one, the yellow one's gonna seem hotter because there's more of it. Just kind of the way it works. Here's this red one. Floral and bitter right up front. My ears just started to burn. And that's the first, when an endorphin rush hits, people have different indications. The fingers tingle, scalp may tingle. My ears burn. The minute my ears start burning, I know an endorphin rush is coming. So that red one was floral and bitter, from the first bite until I swallowed it. Then those flavors kind of dissipate, and it's just kind of peppery after that. And this, I believe, is a chocolate primatale, but I'm not sure. Excuse me. Didn't bring any paper towel today, sorry. After chewing that up, I'm not sure that's a primatale. Sort of had a primatale taste at first, but which is very, very earthy, but it almost had a little bit of fruitiness in it, which is unusual. But as far as heat on that one, it's a hot one. That's the hottest. I didn't eat them in order of how hot. I guess I kind of did. Not really, because I had that mustard RK was probably hotter than the scorpion, the yellow one. But I sort of ate them in order of the hottest. That one's definitely the hottest. The bird is all kind of burning everywhere. It's an all over burn though, but my ears are just starting to burn, so I'm gonna get an endorphin rush. Got a lot of writing to do today, still editing. I've added some stuff, it's getting longer. It's probably going to be 700 pages when it's done. It's still a big story, that's all. My eyes are watering. That's a delicious way to start your day. Almost every color represented, all of it. It's beautiful. So Randy Keaton from Keatley Farms, he's a great grower. The link is in the description box. Everybody always says in every video, where can I get some of those? Click the link. You can buy them. Down here, you'll see my son, Johnny Scoville Jr., and the lifeboat, Pepperology, and all the challenges I've done since this started. Please check them out. And if you haven't checked out the playlist, do that. There's a lot in there. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the